Dreamkingfilmz. We're here with Coach Lee of the Sebastian Eagles. Hey, Coach, first victory since 2010 for your program. Real quick, Coach, give me your thoughts on tonight's game.
I'm just beside myself. I'm honestly in almost tears. I'm a real emotional dude, and these kids, man, they're just so thirsty for a win. We've been grinding so hard. We haven't seen the results quite on the field, so to get out here and get a win, man, these kids just deserve it. Our coaches deserve it. Our school deserves it. I'm really happy for everybody.
Coach, what does win mean for the Sebastian community and their fans?
Well, we come from St. Augustine High School as a winning culture, and we're a feeder into that. So I feel like we need to resemble it. And having just loss after loss after loss, it's just draining on everybody. So to finally get a win, get in the win column, have them believing in a game that it wasn't just a blowout. We had to fight through adversity. We were down 6 points at half. We came back, made some adjustments. They believed in themselves. They fought hard, and I mean, we wound up on the top of the scoreboard. So very happy.
Yes, sir, Coach. Speaking of being down, Riley Trujillo, quarterback for the LPA, was hell of a quarterback.
Oh,
Coach, talk about your defense and how hard it was to contain that guy tonight.
Well, we had some personnel changes, and at first, man, I mean, when he got into his drop, their receivers were running excellent routes, and we just couldn't quite cover them. We just changed some things up, and then on his back foot, he couldn't quite just get a free release on him. We had some pressure in his face, so then it made it a little better on us. But I think he was 10 of 12 for 112 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. I mean, he had the boot to the left he threw across his body. I mean, amazing. I mean, that's just, you can't coach that. You can't do anything. That's just pure talent. He's going to be, wherever he goes to high school, they're going to be worrying about him. Colleges will be coming after him for sure.
Yes, sir, Coach. Number 2 for y'all, he stepped up in the second half. Couple huge sacks on Riley. Coach, talk about his performance.
He's just a grinder. He comes out, and I mean, he's a huge ball carrier for us, but we were saving him for defense, and he was just very unselfish, wanted a team win more than anything, and he understood that touchdowns don't always mean the win. Sacks, defense, I told him he single-handedly changed the game by himself. Huge performance. Player of the game, and it's not even close.
Yes, sir, Coach. Your quarterback, Brian Blicky, he had 2 rushing touchdowns, as well as Mason Stevens had 2 rushing touchdowns. Coach, talk about your offensive line first, then talk about those 2 guys' production.
The offensive line, this guy here, Coach Chris, he's with them all week, and they just grind. They hit the sled probably 200 yards. I feel bad for them, and that's saying something. So they just grind, they work, and we're nasty. We're not cute. We're doing motion and all this crap. We just pound, and that's what they did. And we had 3 O-linemen out tonight, starting O-linemen, and our guys just came in, they picked it up, and I'm very proud of them. And then Bryant and Mason, I mean, those are our guys. They were returners from last year. I expect them to be big leaders. Bryant was a huge leader tonight. And Mason, I mean, just extreme energy throughout the game. I really was kind of putting the daggers and breaking their will. I mean, he had a huge game. I was extremely proud of him. Extremely proud of him.
Yes, sir, Coach. One more time, Coach. First victory since 2015.
Yes,
first one of the season, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, Coach, one more time. Just talk about the feeling of getting this victory, Coach.
I mean, like I said, I'm literally like, when this camera turns off, I'll probably turn around and get my truck and cry. Because, I mean, I'm extremely competitive. I'm used to winning. And I was here last year. We went 0-9, and not one game was close. It was all at least 3 to 4 touchdown blowouts. And we had a couple rough games to start the season. To get this is so big for the kids. They deserve it. And we work so hard, and it gets kind of tough when you don't see the results immediately. So actually working hard, getting a good win, and like I said earlier, battling adversity, not just blowing through a team, but being down to the half, coming back, dealing with the emotions coming up and down. I'm extremely happy. Couldn't be more proud of them.
Coach, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to y'all future.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, Coach.